Hello there everyone, welcome back to R&G Forge. Today we're going to be making a sort of like wind chime inspired artistic project that I'm going to be taking for school as a homework. And so this is going to be a two-part video. One is because it's going to be composed of like two parts. So the first part is going to be like a circle like this, another 10mm square, and then it's going to come in like this to form a leaf in the center, like so. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video, and then the next video is going to have the sorts of chimers, which are going to be 8 things coming off with like chains, and they're going to be like sort of different size spikes, still at 10mm square. I didn't say round, I think on that one, I meant square. They're going to be like sort of different size each time, like this, and then they're going to have a sort of like twist down the middle, and then the point there, and then they're going to have a hole at the top. But that's not in this video, that's going to be in the next video. So in this video we're going to be focusing on this thing. So we're going to be starting off with 60 centimeters of 10mm round. And then, so we'll be starting with the leaf, and then just try and bend this, which is going to be hard to bend this shape just over the horn, but we'll try. And so yeah, I'm going to cut some steel and light the forge, and let's get going. Okay, so the fire's finally going, and now we're going to put our steel in, and let's get on with the job. Okay, so we're just going to start by making the leaf. So remember, the process is, it's a stab taper, so like you lift your bar up high and then just do your point, normal tapering. Then we're going to be shouldering it on 290 degrees like this. And then we're just going to draw out the stem, and then that's it. So the bar's got cold now, so I'm going to go back in the fire, and we'll see when we're done that. Okay, so there's our taper, and as you can see it's really short. And I also forgot that the angle is secured down, so that's good, because that means less noise and better rebound. Right, now I'll take another heat and we'll get on with the shouldering. Okay, so we're at the fire, and we're gonna start our 2-point taper. To 90. To 90. I think we're good. Apart from the fact that I've nicked some. Right, now we're going to draw out the stem. Okay. is not going to be cut off and made into a keyring or anything, remember. It's going to be attached to that circle that we showed before with the chalk. So, just going to get rid of these corners and then just quickly form the leaf. I'm going to take another heat, put it on the diamond, and flatten the leaf. Right, diamond. There's our leaf. Right, now we're gonna take another heat, and we're gonna grab the holdfast, and then we're gonna clamp the work in and cut in the veins for the leaf. And yeah, I'll just do some touching up and then get to that. Right, so I've heated it up again. I've just scrapped the idea of the holdfast because it wasn't really working. I'm just going to hold it in between my legs and just chisel in the vein. As I said, doesn't necessarily have to be hot, but you're always better off putting some heat in there just to help it move better. And this is just a tedious process. It's a bit, ow, I just burnt myself. It's a bit, just takes time really. So, if you want to get good veins, just, I guess you gotta, just take your time, put patience in. Right. Let's do this. Right, and so there's our veins. Now I'm just going to take another heat and just like make them a bit wider. Careful not to cut all the way through though. Okay, now just got to find the veins. Careful not to like do a double vein. Try and keep your chisel position. Okay, that's it. Oops. Get a nice brush to keep the scale off. And now I'm just gonna file these edges because they've gone a bit weird. There's like a little lip there. And then we'll move the camera over to the vise and I was going to do it over the horn, the bending of the circles. It's time to do that now. But I'm just going to move between the bending fork at the vise because I don't have one for the hardy yet, and then the horn. So we'll just do that quickly. Okay, so I filed these edges clean over here. And now that you're back in the fire, I'm going to put the bending fork in the vise, and then we'll try and bend the circle, and then we'll refine it over the horn. Right, let's heat up. Okay, so we're going to start by bending this bit in completely so it matches our drawing, like so. And then, okay, so we bent the leaf, and now we're going to bend this. It's also started to rain, so that's going to be fun. And I think this is going to be slightly harder than I anticipated, because in terms of heat-wise as well. And then we'll just have to use pliers over there, I think, to straighten that and bend that properly. Right, take another heat. That's good. With a brush. Oh yeah. Right, this is not ideal, but it's a decent heat. I'm going to keep trying to bend this. And as I said, I think it's going to be pretty tricky. But it's actually going better than I thought in terms of shape. Because I didn't think the shape would be as good. Alright, I'll take that back to the fire. Right, I've had to bring in some pliers here because it was just getting too hot to hold, but actually I think it's not all lost. Maybe if the bar was longer it would have been better, but this is actually coming out pretty good compared to what I thought it would look like. Right. This final bit's probably going to be hard because I'm probably going to have to hold it from back here to heat this bit. But, and then, yeah, I think we'll just close it in and we should all be good. Right, take another heat. Right, I'm out the fire. I had to focalise the heat on the end because it wasn't really working. So, I think I might struggle here a bit to get this to be perfectly round. Alright, I think we're just going to have to do the rest over the horn. Yeah, right, I'll take another heat and go to the horn then. Okay, so we're at the fire. Do what we could on the but I forget that some of this is not in shot. Did what we could on the bending fork, but this is going to be a bit complicated, I think, to get this straight. Sorry I'm out of shot here, but right, sorry. So what I've decided is that it's gonna, because this is gonna, I'm gonna have to go back and forth between the bending fork and the anvil. So I'm not gonna film this, but what I'm basically gonna do is just trying to get this all rounded. I'm just gonna go back and forth, bending it, then going over the horn and everything. So we'll be back when it's done and it's all round, and then we'll talk about this centre bit, and then that will be for part 1, and then there'll be part 2 next, which will be doing these things, which are going to be tricky. Well, they're not going to be tricky, they're just tapers and twists, but right, I'll get back to you when this is done then. Okay guys, so sorry for not filming the all the process for me straightening it, but here's the final piece. I've straightened, I've made the circle as round as I could get it. The sleeve, now I encountered some problems here. So I do still like how it is, because it's got this like straight and then it just curves and slants this way. So it is still nice, but maybe another option would have been to taper this bit like really thin like that, so then I would have been able to bend it easier, because I couldn't get the fork in here. So I tried doing it with like, you know, needle nose pliers, but they just kind of just didn't work because they're not strong enough. They just bend on you. But yeah, so when I closed the circle, I just ended up snipping a bit off, so it looked a bit more round, and I just give it, because it was a long side here, so I just snipped it off and then, you know, like just hooked it over. So it's come out really nice. I still really like this. I mean, it's perfectly fine, I guess. And because I mean, because this is gonna be hung like this, and then once all the things are coming off, it'll just look amazing. So yeah, sorry for not filming again, but that was just it really. But I'm happy with what I've got. I've waxed it, polished it, and everything. So it's all looking good. So yeah, so we'll move on to part 2. So thanks for watching, and hope you look at part 2, and we'll see you there actually. So I'll just get filming on to part 2 now. See you at part 2.